You've probably spent between 6 to 8 hours in the Nettlewoods.
What?
So, I've got some news for the group.
How long?
You're
been
never
a while.
leading us through the woods
How
again.
long?
Well,
7,
there's
8
nobody else
hours.
to do it.
No.
That's...
Yes.
What?
8 hours on a 16?
What?
It was 1d4 hours on a success. 1d4 hours, and you, for every time you had to roll, I rolled max both times.
Oh, dang. We got lost a lot,
8
guys.
hours to travel
8
1
hours.
mile in the forest.
You guys wake up the next morning. Not sure when he gets back to town. What would you like to do, at least for the start of the day?
Yoga.
I'll
Yoga?
join you.
Are we
Yoga.
all doing yoga?
Yoga
Is
morning.
that our new routine?
I'm
It's
not
our
doing
routine.
yoga.
It's part of the... Come on, Nyrelion.
It's team building.
The team that yogas together stays together.
Can't I just go get
Plus-
some food or something?
You could eat while you do yoga.
You have been looking a little stiff in combat. Could use a little loosening
Looking a little stiff.
I'll
Ready?
He looks.
fucking
up. Thanks for getting that joke.
That was a good one.
Wait, are you doing yoga with us?
He's gonna try.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Tell you what, Noah.
Like,
Here's
Oh
the
no.
question.
Oh no! Oh no!
I love it.
Somebody's about to tear their hip
We need
flexor.
I'm gonna pop this out here. Whoa.
Go ahead and give me a dexterity check.
Yeah. To be clear, I'm not doing this wearing my armor.
Right at that
That'd
moment,
make it a bit difficult.
50 goblins come in as we're doing
Um,
yoga.
Did we
Yeah.
lose our
Or
yoga
acrobatic.
instructor?
Yep.
What was that?
This is our what, Jordan?
Our yoga instructor, I think, is gone, right?
Squeak.
Technically, I had a higher dex than her, so
Mm-hmm.
What were
I'm
you saying?
I'm the yoga instructor in training.
There you go.
Okay. just means you pick up all the rocks.
Yep.
The yoga rocks.
Straight decks?
Or acrobatics if you have any ranks.
I don't have any ranks. I don't know why I asked.
I didn't think so.
I don't know why I asked. No way! What?
Did you roll a
Oh,
3?
dear.
I rolled a 2.
Oh, okay.
I think I can.
No. Can I? Are we just doing?
High or low?
I didn't think it's supposed to creak like that.
Uh-oh.
Low.
That didn't.
You're
sound
gonna
very good.
pull a muscle.
Oh no.
Yeah, as you're bending over trying to get into some of these poses, you tweak your ankle in the wrong way,
No.
and you are
Fuck!
hobbling around for like the next hour.
Well, it's not.
Never,
fair.
never again.
I
Never.
don't
No,
blame you.
Nyrelion,
Never
it's just because you weren't doing it right. See,
And
if
who's
you stretched,
instructing?
if you stretched the way you're supposed to, that wouldn't have happened.
And who's here guiding that?
Well, since none of us have a
Can't move your
professional
body
yoga
for you,
certificate,
Nyrelion.
Oh my gosh. I love that this is gonna be forever. Like, we're gonna remember this. We're gonna do yoga every day except for Nyrelion.
Nyrelion's always gonna sit out and. Well, he's got to take the extra time to eat, right?
That's right.
He's just
Yes.
gonna be shoveling food into his mouth and watching us yoga. Do
Yes.
yoga.
Listen, if I had the complexion of a
Corpse.
Yeah, a corpse. I was gonna say a paper notebook.
Probably
I would
If I had the
probably also
complexion
try
of
some
a
things.
piece of paper.
Yeah.
We've seen Nyrelion bleed, right? We've seen
A lot.
a lot
Yeah.
of blood. Normal.
A
It's
lot.
normal
Oh,
blood.
yeah.
Right? Okay.
So
okay.
much.
You
I've
do
seen him
have
bleed
blood. in
more.
you.
So
So
much blood.
unbelievably much.
I think total combined.
yeah.
I think we've seen him like total amount of blood loss. We've seen him bleed more blood than is in his body.
Oh my,
Yeah.
I think we could safely say that.
oh my goodness.
I'm telling you, I think we might have figured out what the complexion issue is.
You're just highly anemic.
Just
Oh,
constantly
no.
anemic from blood loss.
I would like to think that during our yoga session, I picture this like starting out like, oh, we're gonna start with something easy. Just reach down and bend your toes.
I know, touch your toes, right?
And then I'd be like, all right, Nyrelion, go ahead and reach for your toes anytime. And you're like bent over and I'm like, just reach for them. And then you just, I am reaching.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You just do your best.
For real though, that's me in yoga when I go to vinyasa yoga. Like, I can get into most forms. Don't ask me to do anything that involves a hamstring.
Yep.
It ain't gonna happen.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No. I cannot touch
Yeah.
my toes.
No.
Standing up, I cannot do it.
Kind of curious now.
That's funny. I feel
Are
like that
you
should
getting
be
up
a
to touch your
requirement.
toes?
No, Jordan's trying it.
I have no
Don't
proof, but
pull
I believe me.
Don't roll a 2.
Yeah, my ankle.
Oh my
You're not
gosh.
supposed to be able to twist that while you're
Yeah.
touching your
You're
toes.
like, oh, now I can touch it, right?
Maybe that was my problem.
The most non-dexterous elf I've ever met.
This is the most un-elvenly you've seen him look, and that's saying something.
Oh,
Well, it's not for
your
everybody.
best. Yeah. You
That's
can
what I was
just
trying
watch.
to say before.
I feel like for the next hour, you see everybody else going through the yoga sessions. Then Penn and Nyrelion as he reaches into a backpack for his 3rd breakfast burrito.
Yes. Yes.
Just a pile of wrappers next to him.
So I do have the quotes. So from Jordan, my weakness is my strength, and then Nyrelion, my strength is my strength. So I guess your dexterity is your weakness.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, now it's his ankle.
My ankle is my weakness. Oh, we've got an Achilles.
The Achilles.
The Achilles.
ankle.
Oh yeah, the Achilles
Achilles
ankle.
The Achilles ankle.
Hey, this is a different mythology, right?
I feel like this is some foreshadowing.
Instead of Achilles' heel, it's Nyrelion's ankle.
That's right.
Nyrelion's
Nyrelion's. That's the
Don't say
mythology.
that because you're gonna get shot in it and you're gonna die.
Your ankle.
Yeah, you're gonna be down to like one single hit point, and then get hit, and that's gonna be what kills you.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh no. We've doomed you.
Oh man.
All right. So yes, you guys make it through. Some of you make it through yoga. that caveat.
We need a meme of that. Some
Oh.
Some of you may die. That is a sacrifice I am willing
Some of
to
you
make.
may pull a hammy.
Now I want that, but it's like a yoga instructor standing in front of their class. Some of you won't make it out of here alive. Look to your left.
When your yoga instructor starts out the lesson with, "You all want to live forever? You don't want to live forever, do you?
You are the most sorry bunch of yogis I've ever seen in my life.
Now give me a downward dog, you
Yeah.
maggots."
Drop and put your heads behind your ankles.
I want to see warrior pose right now. Greet the sun! Greet the sun!
Downward facing dog.
That's the most wretched downward dog I've ever seen. Like, my grandmother, rest her soul, could do a better pose than
Oh
that.
my gosh.
Oh man.
Remind me, did we establish Nyrelion's age? Like, he's in adulthood, or like, is he far into adulthood?
Well,
He told you his age. Yeah, he's 121.
Which I forget in elves if that's like middle ground.
Elves reach adult. Elves are considered to reach adulthood
120.
at 110.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're like
s-
19.
You're not young and well, you
Yeah,
are.
he's like
You're young, not spry.
Yeah, he's young and no limberness.
he's like a 20-year-old human.
You've got time.
So much for that famed elven nimbleness.
He worked on his muscles in a different way. That's all.
Yeah, as long as he keeps hitting stuff with the sword.
They're too bulky. He can't reach because he's.
Exactly.
That's a thing.
I can't reach because
Yeah.
I'm too bulky. So there. That's Nyrelion's. Problem. Which problem?
All right, so if there's anything anybody else wants to do, Sheriff Hemlock does get back to town about noon.
Excellent.
He arrives to town with a not so small contingent of soldiers, town guard who can definitely help keep Sandpoint safe.
Are these town guard or are they soldiers?
They're
farmers.
Town soldier guards.
town soldier
Soldier
guard.
guards. They're soldier guards.
Whoa.
They guard the soldiers.
Who watches the watchers?
Oh no, does that make them MPs?
That's right.
Oh, it's just a group of like the hardest ass jerks. Oh no.
Soldiers who will now be town guard.
Nice. What day is it?
It is, so
Today.
you woke up this morning, it is now the 1st of Rova,
Ooh.
Wheel Day.
Wait a second. No, we were in Rova. What's
We
after
We
Rova?
were already at the 25th of Rova.
Wait, is it? It's wheel day?
It's the next one.
Oh no, I had it set as a what was it?
First of what?
Yeah, I had my notes as Rhoda, so it is Lamashan.
First of Lamashan. Okay.
First of Lamashan.
Can you spell that?
Ah, dang, I
Lamashan.
already got it wrong.
How did you get that wrong? It's
Thank
phonetic.
you.
L-L-A-M-A space.
Llama. Nice. L-L-A-M-A space.
LLAMASHAWN.
Yeah.
A llama named Sean.
It's great.
That's the name of this episode. No.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, is he? If he's English, then it'd be S-E or S-E-A-N.
Yep. Or you could do the absolute abomination that is S-H-A-U-N.
Whoa. Hitting some.
Sean. Sean
All
the
of
sheep?
our fans named Sean are gonna debate in the chat.
First,
To
Sean
all
to
of our
comment.
fans,
Gets a
Yeah.
a spelling of SHAUN.
I will make you a
We
Llama Sean
apologize.
shirt.
A llama Sean shirt.
I still need to give Justin another shirt. I'm bad. I'm a liar.
Have you sent it to Justin yet? Wow.
I haven't, no.
Get on it.
I know, I need to.
Do it right now.
And
do
there's
this episode.
still
Order
another
it.
shirt up for grabs.
Did you
There
know
is.
that llamas are big enough to ride? So future character is a cavalier named Sean who rides a llama.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Could we just have
Oh,
a
Known as
no.
Llama
party?
Sean.
Llama Sean.
What's their foot speed, do you
Llama
think?
Sean.
10 feet per round?
They're faster than that.
Llamas are probably pretty
They
fast.
probably have like a carrying capacity that's really high.
Plus, they have a ranged attack.
Spit, you're
They're
right.
worse.
Acid splash. Like, spittle.
It
I
is
feel like
actually
acid
it
spit.
is actually not their spit. It is, I think, stomach juices.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
It is
so they're
actually
digesting it.
regurgitated. Yeah.
See, play Pathfinder, kids. You learn more
1 point of acid damage.
about llamas every
And
day.
20 points of psychic damage.
It is statted out.
There's
Special attack. Spit.
Yes!
Oh boy.
It's a +1 ranged touch attack.
Wow. Plus
The range
one
touch
per-
attack, there we go.
Once per hour, a llama can regurgitate the contents of its stomach, spitting the foul material at a single target within 10 feet. Target must succeed at a DC 12 Fortitude save or be sickened for 1d4 rounds.
Actually, that's pretty strong.
That's pretty good.
That's great.
That's, yeah.
As a low level like mount, that's a debilitating.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, I have questions for Nyrelion. Hey, Nyrelion. Nyrelion,
Yes.
you're learning new magic, right? Are you? Is that privy to us? Do we know that?
Yes.
We've
yeah,
seen
I
him
am.
do magic.
Yeah, what are like the little, can you show me the little ones that you know? Like ones that won't, like, that you can just do all the time?
But I can only show you the ones that I have prepared for today.
Oh, you can't do all of the little ones all the time?
No, I only here. Hold on, let me
Oh, so you don't do like
let me
all
let me
the-
mentally count really quick.
I forget if wizards have that for cantrips too, or
You have to prepare them.
cantrips. Orisons.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you have to prepare them like spells.
But I don't think.
You might have enough slots for each one?
So, I
You know all of
technically
them.
I technically know 33 cantrips,
What?
but I
Yeah,
can
you
only
get
prepare
10%.
4 of them a day.
What ones do you know today? Oh my gosh.
Just kind of standard things. Detect magic, spark because it's useful, message, and prestidigitation.
Ooh, okay. If you ever need me to do message, so you don't have to prepare that one, I have that one.
I figure it's probably useful enough to warrant multiple people having it, just in
True.
case.
What are some? Do you have this one called Touch of Fatigue? I've heard of this.
I do have Touch of Fatigue, yes.
You can learn that one or do
I
that
know
one
it.
like you know it, but you could do
I
it.
know it, I just haven't prepared it for today, because generally it's a bit more effective to hit people with a sword.
Then why learn
Yeah,
magic?
I find people get really fatigued when you hit them with a sword.
Well, there's some things a sword can't
It's like
do.
the fatigue from blood loss.
True.
Different methods,
'Cause
same result.
I read up on this Touch of Fatigue, and that is a nice spell. That is a nice low-level spell. If you can make them fail that, like, holy cow.
Strength damage?
Strength and... Is it strength and or strength or?
No, it just makes them fatigued.
Well, here's my question. If
It
we've
gives
got-
them the fatigued condition.
Which
we've got a llama named
gives them a
Sean.
minus 2,
Oh, sorry, I
too.
was thinking like weakening.
Oh, yeah.
What is it? Ray of
No, it's fatigue.
Feebleness?
It's...
There's another one that's
Hold
like
on.
a
Ray of Enfeeblement
Ray of Enfeeblement. That's the one.
is like that's strength damage.
Let me look.
Fatigue is -2 penalty to strength and dex.
Yes,
Ooh, yeah.
yes, to both, which is crazy.
Yeah.
That's a really great spell.
I mean, can be.
They can't run. They can't run. So if someone was running away, do you have to touch them though?
You do have to touch them, yes.
Oh, okay.
That's why it's called Touch of Fatigue, and not just.
As opposed to like
This would
swaggly
be-
fingers of fatigue.
You're right,
Bolt of
right.
fatigue.
Yeah,
Fireball of fatigue.
I feel like that. Is
Fireball of
Chain,
Fatigue.
I mean, if you get
lightning
hit by a
fatigue.
fireball, you probably won't be doing much moving
Movie
after.
fatigue, yeah, that's
Well, that
Oh my
depends. If
gosh.
you die, then yeah. But if you don't die, you'll be running.
Power
of
word
fatigue.
fatigue.
That would be cruel.
Prismatic fatigue.
Power word drowsy.
Oh my gosh.
That's really cool. You know all this stuff. That is gonna come in handy.
I'd like to think the verbal component for power word drowsy is chamomile.
Is it a chamomile?
It's just
Chamomile, chamomile.
I've always pronounced it chamomile.
What's chamomile?
Chamomile.
It's a.
I said chamomile.
It's often in like teas that people
That's what I thought. Yeah, yeah.
drink for
chamomile.
like calming down.
Yeah, it's like a drink.
Makes you sleepy.
it's sideways, but here we go.
Oh yeah, I've heard it. Oh, is it a meme?
Kind of.
This last one. Yes.
Hi, I'm Sean. Here, we can pop it up here. Hi.
Nice
I'm
llama.
Sean.
All right.
That's a good llama.
So yes, about noon, Sheriff Hemlock, that's his name. Sheriff Hemlock gets back to
Johnson.
town. No.
Sorry.
Sheriff Hemlock gets back to town about noon. Immediately, soldiers, now acting as guards, take up posts around town. And it's definitely a much more heavily armored presence in this relatively small town now.
Oh, do you think it would be a good idea to tell him what we've learned about everything that's going on? Seeing as he's the one in charge of
Yeah.
you know,
we can
security and
probably-
I
everything.
think that would be
Update.
wise.
Very well.
Hopefully
wants to
that's
come
something
along?
for us to do. I'm
I
itching
suppose we all
to
should.
do something.
That's cool.
So yeah, you make your way. You figure he's probably at the garrison or town hall.
We go.
Um,
Well, we have
And
to
you-
split the party. We can't check both locations.
They're right next to each other.
Nope,
True.
we gotta split the party.
But we gotta go through the creepy woods first,
They
too,
are.
right?
That's right.
Mm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Taking
gotta take
the
a
long way
detour
around.
through Chopper's Alley.
Yes.
Yeah.
We should go there.
Chopper's Alley.
Sure.
I really just want to bring it up in a town hall meeting. Why did we name this,
After something.
Chopper's Alley?
Also, Chopper's Isle.
You're right. I feel like we should definitely change that.
Yeah. Seems a little insensitive.
Right. Exactly.
I mean, he did kill a lot of people.
We should gentrify that neighborhood, turn
So-
it into
so
a
why
strip
name
mall, and
things
call it
after?
Shopper's Alley.
There we go. That's what this needs. Some good old-fashioned neo-capitalism.
That's right.
Hmm.
Not in my
start a-
game.
We'll start a service where people carry around rickshaws. It's like a proto-Uber. You can like... just gotta figure out how to develop an app without smartphones.
Magic.
Flagpoles. You just run a flag up.
Magic.
There we go.
The answer for everything.
Smoke signals.
Are there any rats in this town, Jake?
Oh yeah.
Can I just kill one?
What?
Roll survival to find a rat.
Chopper Jr. over here.
This is how it
This
begins.
is unrelated.
Torturing
I
small
rolled
animals.
an 11. What do you need?
Survival.
That's a 10 then.
You don't find a rat.
Thank goodness.
For
'Cause
the-
next we're gonna be house pets.
What are you looking for? I noticed you kind of scanning the alleys.
Oh, I was looking for a rat
Any particular
Any
reason?
particular?
so I could carry it with
Sorry.
my mage hand. I just want to fulfill this. No reason. It's fine. It's a weird dream that I had. Thought it'd be fun.
Just as like a prank to like, ooh,
Yeah.
there's a rat. Ha
It's
ha.
flying. Yeet.
I don't know what that means, but I think I should be praying for you.
It
I'm
was
not
a weird
familiar
dream.
with this term.
It was a
yeet.
weird-
Is that?
I don't know.
I support this fully.
We all
You're
start
really
looking
gonna
for
help me find
rats.
a rat?
I think that this is the support you want.
Help me find a rat. I multi-class into a
Rat catcher.
Rat
rat
thrower.
kid. I was gonna say ranger to have like a rat companion.
Is there a pet
You
store?
kill
We
and
need to get
throw
some
people.
terriers,
Yeah, is there a pet store?
some ratters.
I ask someone random, hey, local, is there a pet store? We're
Hey,
doing a
local.
census.
Probably is.
Jake, is there a pet store in this town? If there is, guys, we should all
Wait,
go.
no.
Well,
We
knowledge
need to go
local.
talk to. We gotta go talk to
We're asking
Hemlock.
people.
Yeah, we gotta get to the town hall.
No, it's
Let's get
yeah.
to the town hall. Let's talk to Hemlock. We can pet shop
We'll
later,
ask
Volette.
Hemlock there. We'll ask there. Just so
Here,
you
you
know.
can, without asking people are taking time, you can just do a knowledge local check.
That's why I wanted to ask people.
I've got that roll.
11. You want to do that? Can you remember anybody in our
Knowledge
party?
local.
We'll go
I'm actually pretty good at that
Natural
one.
20. First roll of the night.
Oh,
Beautiful,
never
let's
go.
mind. Never mind. Not gonna do better
23
than that.
for finding a pet shop. Important stuff here.
Uh-huh.
22 here.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you two know... Yeah, you two know there's no pet shop in
Oh.
Sandpoint.
Let's just not tell Volette.
I'm okay with this.
Just
You guys are
pretend
going to put up like
we
a
can't
false
find it.
storefront just to satisfy her.
Nyrelion opens up his mouth, and Trent's like, eh. Puts his hand on.
Don't shatter her dreams.
So you guys do make your way to Town Hall. You find Sheriff Hemlock and Mayor Deverin talking to each other, kind of relaying the events of the past few days.
Do you think druids like pet shops or hate pet shops?
I would say hate, but besides the point. Thankfully, we have no druids here to raise that moral
Yep.
dilemma.
Actually, I've been multi-classing.
Right.
A cleric druid. Oracle druid.
Good job. You multi-classed in one of the most useless classes.
Circumstantially useless. Traveling through trees was awesome.
Yeah.
None of
That's
us
true.
could do that.
That's
None
true.
of us could do that. That saved so many days.
Druids are very helpful in the woods, specifically and only in the woods.
Sheriff Hemlock, good to see you returned.
Oh, look,
I like
we're
that we're
here.
just having this debate about druids.
He's just standing there.
Talk
So
about
what do you
pet
think about
shops.
druids?
Yeah.
Good to see you too. I hear it's been a rather well, there were a few busy days while I was gone.
Nothing too
It's
much.
not been uneventful.
Nothing we couldn't handle, though.
it. Oh shit!
Mayor Deverin just told me there is an underground complex of a sort.
Yes, back from Thessalonian times.
There is.
It's been around quite a long time.
We've been trying to excavate it.
There's lots of new blood there, though.
Yeah, there is the last couple of days we were trying to dig out one of the stairwells. Goes down. It's collapsed with rubble, but we could hear some sounds down there, like howling. Not sure what that's about, but
Not like people.
I'll send some more guards down that way, now that we have the mint to spare.
Ooh, yes. Great.
There's also the matter of the Kaijitsu boy.
Oh, that's
Oh
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, Mayor Deverin will look at you, Nyrelion. Yes, he's been rather uncooperative, to say the least.
that's unsurprising.
Yes, figure.
No.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't really seem in his right mind.
Certainly hope not.
As in, not
As-
someone who can be reasoned with.
Yes, that's the correct. Yeah.
Do you
As
think it
far
would be
as
helpful if any of us had a word with him?
quite possibly,
We also met a friend
But-
who has a raccoon who is nice.
He kind of disappeared there.
Yeah.
Quite abruptly.
Yeah, I hope
Really?
he's doing alright.
Yes. His name is
I
Theo.
haven't heard anything about a guy like that.
Oh, well, if you saw him, you'd know him.
Yeah, there's
It's
no
neat.
point in us
He's-
trying to describe
He
him.
He's a
leaves an
character.
impression.
He's a character. One of a kind.
I hope he
For
comes
sure.
back. Justin. When you
Oh.
get to this part.
You do have a few days to speak with him if you want. As soon as this whole matter is resolved, we plan to extradite him to Magnamar. Our cells are... Well, we don't have too many of them, and to be honest, Magnamar is better equipped for long-term holding of prisoners.
Do you need help transporting him?
I don't think so. When the goblin threat is dealt with and the soldiers return to Magnamar, we'll send him with them.
Okay.
Thank you for inquiring.
Oh, Chopper's Isle, as in like the island isle. I was assuming like an
Oh,
aisle. Like, very low. Yeah.
Wow, that where
Aisle
where
7?
were you?
Sorry, I didn't realize that it's like
where were you 10
we should
minutes
be
ago?
worried about that.
You're in the grocery store and you just see like aisle 1, canned goods, aisle 2, sugary sweets, aisle 3, Chopper's Alley.
That's
all
like
Chopper's
butchered
aisle.
meat.
He's got his own alley. He's got his own aisle in the
Aisle.
grocery store. Like, what the heck?
It's all meat, butchered meat.
Yeah,
don't
Chopper's-
wanna go there.
Chopper's Butchers.
Chopper's patented butchery.
No.
Don't ask where the meat came from.
Oh my goodness. No.
Mystery meat taken to a whole new
No.
level.
That's right.
You want it to stay a mystery.
Yes. Just stay away from it. Amazing.
It's easier to stomach that way.
And
Oh, wait,
So
I can-
anyway, yeah.
oh, I'm glad to see you're all here though. Have there been any other disturbances or issues you've dealt with?
There was
There
a
was
guy in
a-
the woods.
Yeah, there was that.
Oh,
what was
bit
his
of a
face?
madman in the woods
Roger?
There was a
situation.
fairy pixie thingy. Fae
Pixie
thingy? Fae?
He stole some sort of fey creature.
Yeah, he stole a. What was it?
And it wasn't a vulture.
Yeah, he stole it from a farmer, and the farmer came to see if we could help get it back. Turns out he was sick. Not the farmer, the guy who stole it, Vodger. He was sick with something. Our friend Squeak was familiar with it, and she had to leave to
Had to return home.
And
to figure out what was going on
mysterious
there. Apparently, it came from her homeland. It doesn't look like it spread though, so you don't need to start a
contained
panic
it.
or anything.
I'll keep an eye out for that.
There also seems to be a strangely high number of mimics about.
Yeah, be careful around like any wooden container, barrels, boxes, crates,
Dolls.
jewelry,
Aiden's-
chests.
If there's a
Chairs.
box in the room, Aiden is like as far away from it as he can be.
I feel like Trent would do the opposite. He'd scooch over to it and just like casually
poking it.
with a dagger real quick, and then
He just
But-
whips out
but,
his
like-
saber and just starts cutting into all of the furniture.
it's just like edging around the room without stopping talking, just like poke.
Yeah, he just like, have at you, knave. Whap.
No, like completely just
Oh, he just
makes
Just
doing it
for the
as if
jokes,
nothing happened. Completely casual, doesn't make any fuss. Just starts poking wood furniture.
Oh no.
What was it? Because you guys did get a bonus. It did give you a bonus.
Oh, that's right.
Bonus.
It did give us a bonus for like the next 24 hours or something, right?
It was 3. 3 uses, basically.
For
What
use.
was 3 uses? Okay. It's a +4, right?
I'm trying to remember. I wish I had written it down.
I think it was a +10.
Aw.
I thought it was a +4. I think it. Oh yeah, luck bonus +4.
I have on
You
my
have it
sheet
in-
written down.
It's in the chat.
Oh, it
And
is in the
luck
chat. Luck bonus. Next 3
Okay.
rolls on a
Oh, there it
d20
is.
gets a +4.
Oh,
Oh, you just.
Oh,
oh.
then I got a 17 on that.
Then I got a
Local
27
check.
on my
Oh,
knowledge local.
Good lord.
I've just used up all of mine.
Glad you
So,
guys keep notes.
How many
was-
uses do we have left of that, Jake?
Or can we
have
start
any of
now?
our previous rolls?
Can we
yeah,
start
can we start
now?
Yes, we're starting now.
Okay, thanks. I totally forgot about that.
Or can we choose when to use them?
Just say
I'm
next
double
3,
checking.
doesn't it?
Okay.
Next 3 rolls.
For the
It does
record,
say
I'm
next.
very glad that other people write things down because all I have written on my sheet, no context, just in a box on this Excel spreadsheet are the words "for bonus."
Big laundry.
4 bonus.
What's big laundry? Why did I write this down? If anyone remembers that Phineas and Ferb episode.
Oh.
Oh, Phineas and Ferb.
Gosh.
Top 5 kids
Such
or
a good
just
show.
cartoons ever.
hmm
Yep.
That and Avatar: Last Airbender, which has a 100% rating on Rotten Tomatoes.
Nice.
Okay,
Which is
I'll throw.
accurate.
Okay, but we learned recently that Rotten Tomatoes does not have the best rating
I
system
agree with that
because
one,
they
though.
put Spider-Man 2 above Lord of the Rings 1.
Spider-Man 2 is in Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
People really like those
I
movies.
know.
I'm not a huge fan.
I agree.
But if we're talking about good animated series, I gotta throw Batman the Animated Series in that
Oh,
list.
yeah.
That's
Yes.
classic.
amazing
You need to
series.
watch it.
It's
It's
so good.
super good. I think it was on in like the 90s or something like
Mhm.
that.
Is that the one
Cartoon
where Mark
Network.
Hamill was the voice of Joker?
Yes.
Nice.
It's really
So
good.
good. It's so good.
It is probably my favorite Batman thing.
Oh, cool.
Honestly,
We should
same.
watch
It's
some of those.
like that's my favorite Batman take on Batman.
Yeah.
Does it have
It's
like a
not-
pretty good overarching story of him? Like you watch from start to finish and you learn more about him? Or is it just like the way that he is in each episode is pretty consistent of like how cool he is?
Kinda
It's
both.
consistent. He's also like the nicest Batman. Like he's the Batman
Really?
that cares more. Like
Oh.
he's fighting more for like the villain's mental health, rather than just kicking their asses.
Aw.
He is.
Cool.
by far the best actual, like, well-rounded Batman.
Yeah.
He's the best Bruce Wayne by far.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Easily.
That's cool. You're gonna get chip dust all over our keyboard there. You should probably move the keyboard or the chips.
That's what canned air is for.
Yeah. We fill Hemlock in as well on the crazy fountain thing that's underground that
Oh, yeah.
no one should drink or touch or
Don't
Oh,
touch that.
yeah.
Oh,
not
yeah,
touch
the
that.
pit.
Yeah.
The Dorito.
The rune well.
The Dorito. Yeah,
Mm.
like make sure no one accidentally tries to play around with that. Like,
And whatever you do, don't
The
bleed in
Dorito.
it.
don't bleed in it, right? Do not bleed in it. Oh man, could you imagine if we were injured and one of us had fallen in there?
That would have gotten nuts.
Nyrelion
Immediate
summons
transformation.
50 demons.
No,
Yeah, we got
Nyrelion
it.
turns into a demon.
Grows wings and his head flies away.
Oh my god.
Too real, gotta say.
We're this close.
But not
Nyrelion's
real.
just like, I need a vacation. Head sprouts
Oh
wings
my
and
gosh.
flies away.
Yeah, I can fill you guys in on something that the last time we got this far in A Rise of the RUNELORDS attempt, that very nearly did happen to my
Again?
character.
I had to
Again?
create an NPC.
Jordan had to
Make sure that
create an
didn't happen.
NPC that could cure me because I failed every fucking save.
Yeah, I want
Yeah.
to be abundantly clear. I don't know if this is giving too much away. There was not an NPC within traveling distance of a day that could cure that, and there's no way to get a party member up to the level to cure that by that point in the game.
And I rolled the minimum duration possible for the transformation.
Oh,
Oh, man.
dang. We would have kept you as a pet.
I don't think we would have
She would
wanted
have
to. 'cause
carried
if
you
just-
around in her mage hand.
That's right. That's right.
That sounds like a good way to spread a plague.
Does
Could we-
that sound like a good
Could
way to spread plague?
if
Yeah.
we muzzled him, we could have kept you. And a leash! We need a
Muzzle.
pet store.
Oh.
Until we found a healer, we would have cured you.
Pet store with abominations.
That would have
in
been
it.
amazing. Do you think
All
if
right,
that
well,
is it a
Hemlock.
curse? Do you think it's a curse?
What do you think
yeah, we were
the
playing a
next
game or
thing
something,
in
weren't we?
the docket is? what are we doing next?
Well, next I think it's
Here, I will be right
at this point
back.
we've okay.
All right.
Anyway,
Hemlock, tell us.
Oh my gosh.
here, give us the lowdown.
What are we doing?
Your next quest.
Trenton is losing it.
Come on, man.
He's getting
I need to
restless.
kill some goblins.
You don't want to see him when he's like this.
Hey, y'all got any more of them quests?
You press A to speak to him, and you see a new quest registered at the bottom.
Yes.
I think
Yes,
he's got
yes,
a little
yes.
icon above his head.
The exclamation point.
Yep.
We take it. We don't even read the details. We go.
There's also an asterisk next to the exclamation point, so you know it's part of the main quest.
Oh,
Okay.
good.
Oh yeah.
Good. Can we do that? Let's go do that.
Well, now that we've got the town pretty secure, the next part is directly dealing with the goblin threat itself. We know that they're being held up at Thistletop. It's a goblin base about a few miles north from here.
Not that far.
It's arguable among the goblins as they're probably the best base, most easily defendable for the goblins, and they're holding up. All of them are holding up there.
Okay.
I would like you to go there, and well, do what you do best. Either figure out what's going on, what's going to happen next, or if you see any of the other people. Nualia, I think, was mentioned as well.
As long as we don't have to do any yoga. We've learned that's not what we do best.
Speak for yourself.
It was
Good.
painful.
That's what he does best.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Yoga is
Just
painful.
not
I'll agree with you on
all
that.
of us do best.
Do our best. Can we go now, or is your
Jesus.
group of soldiers for us or for the town?
For the town.
Okay, so we can
I'm
go
not
now and be back before dark.
Yes.
That's a bit optimistic. I think we might.
Yeah, you might.
bring some things to.
It's
stay
about
with.
2 hours north of here. And then there's a matter of getting through the Nettlewoods. There's no direct path to Thistletop. Any paths there are either hidden or known only to the goblins.
A 2-hour walk.
Yes.
We ride.
Yes, on foot, 2 hours. It's 6
ride.
miles.
We have horses.
We have
we probably-
horses.
We probably shouldn't bring our horses because horses aren't renowned for being able to traverse untread forest ground.
Well,
They also might be.
If I'm remembering
Solid.
right from the maps that I've seen, isn't Thistletop also on the coast?
oh, haha! Look at that. Do-do-do-do.
Bust out the old
It's
outboard
over.
motor. Let's go.
Yeah.
Man, up there.
So-
no, that's not oh, there's.
Yes, I don't think horses would be good. The Nettlewood is a thick, very dense forest. Make sure to be careful while you're in there. There's
if we
a lot of
just-
poisonous stuff.
What if we just
Right then
followed
there.
the road up to where the paupers' graves are, shoot straight north, and just follow the coastline? What's the coastline look like there?
The coastline there, I've never been up that way myself, but I believe you could reach
Ooh.
Thistletop that way.
Or we could take a boat and go all the way by the water.
Well,
They would definitely see us coming that way.
yeah.
That is true.
True.
Even
Okay.
along the coast, they would see us.
Do we want to
Sure.
take horses to the paupers' graves and then leave them there, or do we think they just get stolen?
Well,
Not
we
keen on
could,
leaving horses anyway.
No.
we could
Probably, yeah.
theoretically take someone with us.
We could hire
them
a
back.
hand to watch
Oh, to
over
take our horses back.
Right.
after.
horses.
Yes.
other-
Well,
To
I'm
stay
sure
there.
that
The other
Fox
thought
would be out of
is
the job.
Oh.
the other thought though is I think when we were talking with Shalelu that there's goblins in Shankswood as well. So
Oh, we'd have to be careful going by.
yeah, I would just have to be real careful because if we left our horses with someone, they could get ambushed while we're gone.
Ambushed. Probably best just not to take horses. It's only a 2-hour walk, anyways.
Yeah, it might be
True.
for the best.
No,
Never a
Right.
bad
Might be a
opportunity
little
to stretch
slow,
our
though.
legs. Yeah.
I think the music is stopped.
Some of us could bear to stretch our legs a little bit.
Everyone pointedly looks at Nyrelion. That was great side eye.
That was so good. It's like, mm-hmm. He's like, no, I already did stretch it. I strained it. All right, well. Anything else we need to know about the area, Thistletop? Just, yeah.
Just be careful. The place is going to be swarming with goblins. So keep your wits about you. Keep an eye out. If you're heading up, well, it's Thistletop, so as the main base of operations, it wouldn't be a surprise if you come across more of the goblin heroes.
Oh, well, we dealt with one of them already.
True.
1.5 of them, really.
That's right.
Oh,
We did.
snap.
Yeah.
We sold his sword, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
We definitely sold his sword.
Uh huh.
Yep.
Okay. I just want to point out that I am able to disguise myself and speak goblin. If you guys
Well, I doubt they
just-
might even.
I'm pretty
recognize
sure
after what happened
Karuvas
to him.
has been missing for a while.
Right.
Yeah.
So I don't think that would have helped us.
All right then.
And
But
the
good
three
idea.
arm thing is definitely
would've been-
probably the.
Fascinating.
I mean, I wouldn't have.
We also have no idea what the political. They may not like
Sure.
him very much. I don't know.
Wait. Here's a thought. I don't think this is a good thought. But we could just... Well,
I could infiltrate
You
as
know.
a scout.
Well, I was wondering, if we just sort of... And Aiden, like, he talks with his hands, so he starts, like, kind of just gesturing at Volette. Like, put on some prosthetics. Maybe painted you a little green.
I have a disguise kit. I would be very
That-
good at looking like a goblin.
I don't know that it's a great idea. I'm not sure that I even support it myself, but
If it's just so we're aware, if we come to a circumstance that we need it, it's on the table.
Why don't we can talk as we walk
Yes.
though too.
True.
We should
I
walk.
imagine we probably want to get there near evening
Yeah, let's go.
so we can have cover of darkness.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
I will bring Harrison because Harrison will be fine in the forest. So he can carry
I
around
don't pay
tons of
theft.
things.
Is it because you need someone to carry your things for you?
Yes,
Yeah. Okay.
I have a lot of things. So
well, it's a good idea because we might be coming back with more than we left with.
it'll
Or
also give us
someone
an
could
easier
get
way
injured
to
and they won't be able to walk.
and other supplies if we need to spend the night.
Absolutely.
All right, Hemlock, we'll be leaving out here shortly. Suppose we'll return when we return.
if we're
Yes,
not back by probably sometime tomorrow, if you're going to look for us, that would probably be the time to do it.
Well, if you're coming to
Yeah.
look for us, bring some men.
And probably a few bags.
Yes, I think that'd be a good. It'll take you 2 hours there, 2 hours back, 4 hours. Depending on how long you spend on Nettlewood. Tomorrow morning, if I don't see anything, I'll send out a search party.
Sounds good.
All right.
Pretty well.
Well,
Good luck.
thanks.
You as well.
Hopefully we won't need it.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Right?
Take care.
Go and
Stock
grab
up
whatever
on
things I
that.
need and get all armed.
I'm gonna go collect the meat we had the butcher processing for us from the
Oh,
boar.
yeah.
I
the,
already
like,
have all
jerky and stuff.
a bunch
Oh,
of
did
it.
you already?
I already
Okay.
have a bunch of it.
I think
didn't-
we each have like 20 pounds, right?
Yeah, let's see. What do I have? I had it in here somewhere.
How many pounds was it?
Where is it? Oh, I must have put it in my other inventory.
Was it 20 pounds or 25 pounds?
Why do I not have it? I know I wrote it down.
Jake, I would like to go with somebody
I thought it was
Down-
20.
to get the goblin that we killed's like cloak.
Oh, there it is. 25 pounds.
Okay.
What's his name?
Rufus.
Rufus?
Yes, I'm gonna go get his clothes and use prestidigitation on them to make them not bloody. And then I'll rub them in the dirt to make them dirty, but a clean dirt. And then pack those away so that I have goblin clothes.
I am going to bring Smokey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is that?
In the event that we have injured people, we'll have two mounts that they can ride. Or if we need to make a quick getaway,
True.
at least one of us can actually move.
Yeah.
I
pretty
will
fast.
leave Flick
Two
here.
of us will be able to move. Well, all four of us. So we could get. Can
Well,
one
the-
of your guys' horses take two people, and then the other one takes me and
No,
somebody?
mine can't. No, I think all of them are light horses except for Harrison.
Harrison's a donkey.
Mine's a mule, I believe.
Oh, a mule, not a mule. Yeah.
Or, yeah, Red donkey.
Mule, not a donkey. Yes.
yeah.
Were we given horses from the
Yes.
boar thing?
We were, yeah.
I
Yep.
could bring mine. I'm not as attached to mine as you guys are very attached to yours.
Here's the
In
thing, though.
the event that there is a
The issue is
bad-
that they might be more of an inconvenience.
Here's the thing, though. Too, Smokey's combat trained,
Okay.
And
so I
not to
can
mention-
have him stay somewhere.
Okay. Oh, good. He's a good.
He
okay.
can
Then let's do
sit, stay.
that. Sit. Horses don't sit.
This
Great.
one does. That's how well trained he
That's
is.
how trained he is. It's like Maximus entangled. Sit.
Track.
Yeah.
Hand him a frying pan. Let him go to town.
This is the strangest thing I have ever done.
Okay.
You should know.
Right, well,
we should be fine on rations since we have all that boar meat.
yeah, they have 25 pounds of it on Smokey right now.
Yeah. Suppose it'll eat.
All right. On the way there, we should talk strategy.
Yes.
Strategy.
I personally am
Think-
not a fan
Are
of...
we going? Hold on. We're going already. We're all on the road. We're on the road, Jake.
Yep. You guys are
Yeah.
walking on your way there. It is. Let's see.
99 bottles of beer on the wall. 99
It's
bottles.
a relatively
of
cool
beer.
day.
Oh, before we go, I will stop by and just let Amiko know that we probably won't be there tonight.
Okay.
Oh yeah, good idea.
Thank you
Not
for
to
the heads
worry if
up.
we're not there.
You guys head on out down the road. So yeah, if you guys want to talk strategy, go ahead. You got 2 hours.
Yes, excellent.
So, I have to say, I'm not a huge fan of the idea of one of us infiltrating. Just
Right.
because the moment something goes pear-shaped, that person is in a camp full of goblins by themselves.
It's true.
Precisely.
So, I think sticking together is where we have our strength.
Oh, I agree. This was only if there was like an opportunity that we could see of that being a necessity. I wanted to make sure that we were aware that that was an option,
Okay. Well, we can definitely keep it in the back pocket.
such as like if we all get cornered and there's an opportunity for me to disguise myself to then not be captured with you guys. That would be an option.
I think one of our biggest questions right now is, do we try to follow along the coast, or do we head up to the river and follow the river through the forest?
Oh,
I think
oh,
the coast, in my eyes, would be faster.
Jake, do we know the?
And
Faster, but we also might be more visible.
It would be easily spotted.
maybe, but also trampling around
Hold on.
along the river.
Hold on, is this red-brown mark the river that goes
No,
through
that's the road.
Shankswood and Tickwood?
That's the road.
That's the
There's
road.
a river right here.
Oh, I see what you're
Thistle
talking
River.
about. That one. Okay.
The
So why don't we get to Popper's Graves
Soul River.
and then make that decision to see if there's like an easy way around the forest?
See if there's some sort of path here.
Yeah.
I suppose maybe something that we could look for, as well as just if we can see this thistle top once we get to the Papa's Graves, that means
True.
conversely that everyone there will be able to see us as well. Because
Right.
even if we are crashing through the forest noisily, it'll still,
Mhm.
you know.
Do goblins see well at night?
Believe they do.
Roll me knowledge nature.
Hey, I get a +4 to this, guys.
Hey,
Oh dear.
you want help with that?
No, because then you have to use your roll.
Save it for combat.
Knowledge what? Nature?
Oh, you get a
Nature.
plus. You get a +4 to this.
You mean survival?
No, nature.
Oh,
You just don't have
I
it
don't
trained.
have it.
So it's straight intelligence.
all right. 9 total.
Oof.
You get to add 4 to that.
That was
remember.
with the 4.
That was with the 4?
I rolled a 4.
Ooh.
+1. I don't like these dice. They look pretty, but they don't roll. They're
Yeah.
not the way.
You're not sure.
I'm sorry.
Wow.
They might, but
Let's
you really
err on
don't
the-
know.
You're welcome
Let's
to
err on
use
the
one
side of
those.
yes.
What was the question?
I don't remember anymore.
Goblins have
now.
good night vision.
Oh yeah, goblins have good. I think they can see well at night. Oh look, it's the exact same thing.
Better to assume that they can than they can't, I would say.
Well, they don't usually come out in the day, right? So if
Like came out in the day in the town.
they did come out in the day. Well, it was like near the
I've seen it a
evening.
few times.
What do you guys think we should do? Do you think we should stake it out tonight and then do something, or just go
No,
straight
because Sheriff Hemlock is going to be sending people after us if we aren't back in the morning.
in? Right.
And not to mention, that just increases the amount of time that we risk
That's
being
true.
caught.
Okay.
We need to wrap this up as quickly as possible.
I mean, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure goblins aren't nocturnal. So if we are trying to do something, which that is a whole other. I don't even know what we're actually supposed to be doing. I mean, we can scout it out, find.
I believe we're
look
taking
for
care of.
witnesses.
I think
No.
we're trying to see if there are plans that we can deduce of other things that are going on. Like if there's like a big...
I don't know. He said, "Do what you do best," which so
Right,
far is
right.
getting in over our
But
heads and killing a lot of
He
things.
didn't say though just kill them all. He just said like to figure out like what their plans are and to stop them from...
He also did say that do what you do best, and so far what we've done best is kill goblins.
Kill
So I'm
things,
thinking
yes.
this is,
Yes.
in my mind at least, this is a
I think it's a...
recon and sabotage
Yes,
kind of a thing.
yes. I'm on board.
I would like to posit that the less time we spend in reconnaissance mode, the less time we risk being captured ourselves or taken off guard.
And additionally, if we have an opportunity to lower their numbers, we might as well take it.
Mm-hmm.
Precisely.
There's like guards or things.
Well, every goblin dead now is a goblin we don't have to kill later.
Exactly.
Guess we'll have to see what it's like when we get there. So...
Oh look, we're here.
Hey!
We're at
Yeah.
Papa's graves.
Boy, that felt like
2
no
years,
time at all.
two hours passed.
You do make it to Popper's grave. You see there is a it's a rather small cemetery. A lot of the headstones here don't have a name, just a death date. Some of them do have names. Some of them have a birthday, but for a good portion of these, a lot of them are just a date of death. And it's definitely not well tended at all. Parts of it are very overgrown.
Poppers.
Stones that are heavily weathered.
I'll bend down and give a quick prayer here.
Okay. You give a quick prayer among what are probably about 30 graves all in all.
Jeez.
And you can tell some of these are very old. So it's not often someone gets buried here, but it does happen. Go ahead and roll me perception, just looking around from Popper's grave of what you can see.
Do all of us need to roll?
Ooh.
You can. If you're
You get
taking a
+4.
moment to look
Don't do it.
around.
Don't do it.
I'm gonna do it because I do have pretty good perception.
Yeah.
I feel like
Um,
someone needs
I-
to see something, so I'll roll perception.
My main goal with this is I want to see if I walk out to the
crap.
coast, if I can see Thistletop from here, or what we think Thistletop is supposed to be.
29.
29?
Okay.
I have a +7 to perception, +4
15.
on top of that.
I rolled a 2. So it's 15 total, but
Wow. Even that's 15 with the your
with the +4, yeah.
so your normal perception bonus is a 9.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm only 2
Aasimar.
points below you.
nice. Those 2 points are totally because of my race.
Just
So.
built different.
Basically. Not even human. Or humanoid.
True.
So with that perception, kind of looking down the coast and looking at the Nettlewoods, there's a few things you can discern. Both of you can tell the Nettlewoods, through their name, very dense forest vegetation, good amount of brambles, and no clear path. It might be a little difficult to navigate, but not impossible. It's just a matter of finding where the entrance might be. Looking along the coast, it does, with the 29, you can definitely see. It would definitely be much easier to find Thistletop. You can see it in the distance. You can tell you can get right up to the base of it at least. The only issue is that it's at the bottom of a cliff.
Wait,
So we'd either have to-
Thistletop is at the bottom of a cliff?
No, Thistletop is like it's like a massive sea stack. Actually, with a 29, I'll say you can tell.
But I'm curious.
It's about
Should have bought some.
looking at the way the island is shaped and stuff. It almost looks like a face, like a humanoid's head. Just in the way it's shaped and everything. It's kind of odd to look at once you realize it.
Like this is the ground, and it just forms up around, and it's up there.
Yes.
Oh,
It's not. You do see it's slightly off the coast.
So it's in the water.
It's in the water.
oh
Like I mean,
But we
cool.
can-
it's not far off the coast.
Right.
Like we're not talking. It's going to be an extended swim.
Right. Oh,
Is
no.
there like a
It could
bridge
be,
or
though.
something that connects it to the land?
Goblins can't swim well with rocks in their pockets.
From here, you can't really see it. For something like that, unless it would be like a really big stone bridge, you wouldn't be able to see it.
Got it.
What do your elf eyes see?
Oh man, could you imagine?
But so following the coast from here, you're saying that like
can get
we
to
would
the
run up on a
base.
cliff that we would have to like scale.
No, I think you're saying we'd get to the base of it. And
You would
then-
get to the base of it, but you can tell like on top is where the fort is.
And along.
So there's a sea stack and a cliff. And the base is on the top of the cliff? Or it's on top of the sea stack?
On top of the sea stack. They're both the same height.
Would we have to climb a cliff at all if we go the beach route?
Okay, I said sea stack. It is an island. It is just very tall.
Okay. Do we need to climb anything if we go this route?
Which this route?
If we go
Coast.
down on the coast.
Coast.
Down on the coast, and we're on the coast. We need to climb up a cliff or down a cliff to get to the water point. Not to Thistletop, but just to...
You're at the when you go down the beach, you are on the water.
Okay.
Thistletop itself rises a good like 80 feet above the water.
So,
Okay.
So we don't need to climb
is there
anything.
is
You
there
would.
a point
Okay. There
So
we
we
go.
on
have to
either
go-
side too?
We'd
Right?
have to
Unless
swim
you can
out.
find like a cave or something. But again, you're too far away to see anything like that.
Does anyone have rope and grapple?
Not a
hooks.
grappling hook, but I do have.
If
I have
by
rope
rope
and
and
a grappling
grappling
hook.
equipment
That's
you
not
mean
exactly-
a fishing kit.
If we need to use those. That's all.
I have a rep and grapple.
I got a tarp.
I mean, one way or the other, right? Going through the woods or going down the beach, we're gonna reach that point.
Well, they have to get there somehow.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Oh, it does go to figure that there's a path somewhere, doesn't it?
Right, but Hemlock said that they're hidden or only known by the goblins.
Well, it
do
might
we-
not be mapped, but once we're there,
Are we
we'll see
planning
it,
on
right?
Are we planning on doing the sea route then? The beach route? To avoid the poisonous, deadly Nettlewood?
Just saying, goblins could be raining fire down on us from those cliffs.
Yeah, I think it would be better to take the forest route. Be a bit of a
Yeah,
inconvenience otherwise.
it's not my favorite, but I think if we go down the beach, there's a chance we're gonna have to backtrack quite a ways to get back up on the cliff,
Mm-hmm.
and
But
then
we
we'll
could climb.
be up in climb with 2 horses.
Oh, leave the horses at the bottom?
If we put one horse on top of the other horse,
or
that's
leave
like
them
a
at the
12-foot
popper's
And then we
Advantage.
put a trench coat
We
on.
could leave them here.
I've got a tarp.
2 horses in a trench coat.
You could leave the poppers here, or there might be a cave
Even
in
still,
the
that looks like
cliffs.
a really, really high cliff to climb with just a rep and grapple.
Yeah,
It's also,
that's risky, especially doing it late, possibly at
Mhm.
night. And we just
We would need like a full-on climbing kit to be able to
we
do
can just
that.
follow
Even
the
then,
river. Hopefully, if the river is loud, it can cover some of our sound too.
I think following the river is probably the best bet.
I would agree.
All right. Well, we go to the river then.
To the river.
To the river.
Release the river.
All right. Whoosh. So you guys begin going along the river and through the Nettlewoods.
I don't like the way you put the emphasis on Nettlewoods, like we're about to get jumped by 6
There's
boars.
too much emphasis on net. Or net.
Yeah. There's a lot of net, not a lot of woods.
Welcome to the Nettlewood. We put the
Woods.
net in Nettle.
Yeah.
Welcome to Tickwood. We put the tick in Tickwood.
All right, so I'm gonna need
I'm not rolling.
We put the rave in Popper's grave.
Wow.
Now I'm just looking at all of these.
We put the shank in Shank's wood.
I'm gonna need a survival check navigating the Nettlewoods.
That's probably
Not
going to be
me.
me. I have a +5, I
Not
believe.
Not me.
Of what?
me. Survival.
Oh yeah, I've got a -1.
Our fearless navigator.
Yeah. Let me just double check this. Yep, +5. Oh. I'm cursed! It's not that bad.
Look
Oh, I think you've been messaged.
15.
You also get a +4.
Yep, that was with the +4.
It's that one. You just have to click out. Yep. There you
15's not bad.
That's
I think
bad.
that's survivable.
You rolled a 6.
I did. Which is, I will point out, the highest number I've rolled tonight.
Gosh.
Let me see something, because the rules are vague on this one thing. Which I will say, that is my one issue with the RuneLords, is that it leaves a lot out.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so you guys finished the previous chapter dealing with the underground area.
Mm-hmm.
There is nothing between that and the very next pages. So you get to Thistletop.
Nice.
No explanation of how you get there,
So,
why you're there.
Anyway.
No, you're there. You're making your way there.
Nice.
There was supposed to be a portal in the underground.
Yeah.
Pops you right out Thistletop.
Hey, at least RuneLords isn't organized geographically from east to west.
That's right.
That's
Yeah.
true. That's true. No,
It's
what I'd
better-
like to imagine.
Yeah.
I'd
For
like
reference-
to imagine that. Oh, sorry. Go for it.
I was just gonna say, for reference, Zach and Jess, I've been like kind of on the back burner. I've been prepping Curse of Strahd for after
Rebuilding
RuneLords. I finally figured out how the fuck that book is organized, and it's organized geographically from east to west.
Hey, way to go.
Wow.
Yep. It's
Huh.
awful.
Not chronologically for the plot, just
No,
geographically.
just
That's
geographically.
terrible. Well, you know,
It'd be better if it was alphabetical.
It's tough when you know when you fail geometry.
Oh my gosh. Yes. Well done.
Okay, so
Poof, we're in Thistletop.
you begin making your way through the woods. It is.
Look at this to me, Jake. It's 15.
15's not bad.
No, you do find a small path through the woods. So you're not lost,
Yet.
but you do continue wandering. Can I get another survival check?
Oh, man.
We were gonna try to follow the river,
Yeah.
I think.
If
Um,
that's
Unless
Unless
the
the
possible.
path doesn't follow the
So,
river, then.
Just all right. So following the river.
Well, do we want to? Because it makes sense to follow the path, right? Like, if we're trying to find the
I mean,
goblins.
possibly. It could make sense to follow the path.
Right, but we know that the river goes right to
You're the
Thistletop.
survival guy. You tell us what's up.
Yeah.
It's less of a well-traveled path, and more of a you don't have to walk through nettles.
Yeah, it's a game trail,
Oh.
which is a big
Yeah.
deal. I would
But
personally vote for.
game trails do
yeah.
typically follow rivers.
That is true.
Sure.
Also, if I were, a goblin looking for an easy meal, I'd put a trap on a game trail.
I don't
But
think
even
if it was a
or
goblin.
an easy meal, but
No, but
not-
I really wouldn't want a rock falling on my
We
foot
should
right
keep
now
our
either.
eyes out, though. You're right. In
Yeah,
case
I
they
think
are
it's something
trying
to
to get deer
look for.
things.
Yeah.
Especially as we get closer to this top, we'll have to take it slower.
Yes. Anyway,
Stealthier.
it's
I'm very
probably
good.
going to. Yes. It's probably going to save us some time to just use the path.
Yeah.
Hey! You're never going to believe this. 16.
I was actually gonna make a joke of like 16. Wish I had said it now.
Trust me, I'm making a joke of 16 all by myself.
Oh no. Oh
Oh,
no.
he's got a smile.
Yes and no. So
I'm dead.
actually, I see.
You got a backup character.
Still don't.
It's a bold move.
Proudly rocking the one character.
I'm trying to see. I'm on the wrong page.
I do actually have a backup character.
I also have a backup character.
That is wise.
No way. Ride or die.
Ride or die.
Aiden's
Emphasis
finished
on
this
die.
campaign. No, no, wait. Just ride.
Just tried.
I take it back. No die.
Just ride or ride.
Yeah, no, that's. Here's a submission for the episode title. I know it's early. No die, just ride.
No, die. Just
I like it.
ride or ... ride.
More riding.
But wait, call now.
So you do find, just following the river, you do find where it lets out. And you see on the map it lets out just fairly close to Thistletop. Right here.
I would like to say we would have started on the or followed the river on the west side of the river.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not the
I
east.
did
Yeah.
have the thought, I didn't
Yeah.
say it, but yes, the west side of the river.
Mhm.
Yeah, we would have had to cross over
Yeah.
otherwise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a huge river. We're talking maybe 5 feet across.
I don't want soggy
At max.
shoes.
That is fair. That is very fair.
Also, have you ever
Remember-
tried to get a mule to cross a river?
Also, I'm just gonna throw it out there. I don't want to try to make Nyrelion jump this thing because he might fall in.
And twist his other ankle.
Yep.
Jumping is strength based.
No, it's not.
It's
In
acrobatics.
this game.
It's acrobatics.
Oh fuck.
It's not athletics.
So you do eventually get to the edge of the Nettlewoods. It leads out. You find yourselves at the bottom of the cliff on the other side of Thistletop, and you are. You can see just coming out of the woods. You can see Thistletop is kind of right there, maybe 1,000 feet away at most. The other point, though, it is starting to get dark. Following the river wound a good bit, and walking through the forest, just because of how dense it was very slow going. So it took a good few hours to get out here.
Well, my night vision is dark vision, which means I come out of this thing and I'm like, well, it's not 60 feet in front of me, so I'm not sure where it is.
Well, how dark is it's getting dark? Because
dang.
Yeah,
if we
that's
left it just afternoon
Can't
and it was supposed to
see.
take 2 hours to get here.
What was it, 2
And then
hours to the
several-
Nettlewood or 2 hours to this?
2 hours to the Nettlewood.
But it depends
So-
on what time of day and what part of the
I mean, it would be
They made it to the Nettlewoods at 2:30.
How dark's
it would be easy to spend an hour traipsing through the forest.
Oh, for sure.
You guys
You could
actually
be-
spent. Roll me.
D4.
I'm gonna say roll
Say
me
sur-
survival
if
to
you
see
say
like if
survival,
you
like-
can tell what time it is.
This is my last boosted roll.
You've already-
no,
you've
it's not.
already
I
used
used
all
all of
three.
them. Yep, it's all 3. Yep. Oh, of course, now I roll great. 23.
Nice.
You've probably spent between 6 to 8 hours in the Nettlewoods.
What?
So, I've got some news for the group.
How long?
You're
been-
never leading
oh.
us through the woods
How
again.
long?
Well,
7
there's
to 8
nobody else
hours.
to do it.
No.
That's
Yes,
What?
8 hours on a 16?
What?
it was 1d4 hours on a success. 1d4 hours, and you for every time you had to roll. I rolled max both times.
Oh, dang. We got lost a lot,
8
guys.
hours to travel
8
1
hours.
mile in the forest.
The Nettlewoods are thick and
Okay, to be fair, thick forests freaking suck. Like,
That's
if you've
true.
ever
I
had to get through
know.
blackberry
I've
bushes,
walked
like, that's
through
probably
them.
what it is. Like, blackberry bushes are, like, 10 feet tall. And then if there's no trail, you are literally hacking at, like, thick
But we had a trail.
things. Well,
and
we
that's
got
the thing.
off the trail.
It would have taken the full 8 hours if you didn't find the trail. Because of that, you do still have a little bit of time left with the light. You can definitely tell the sun is going down, though.
Hey, so I succeeded.
Oh my gosh.
I win.
So maybe next time we take the
bottom-
beach route?
The problem is you are at the bottom of an 80-foot cliff.
We're at the not right now
Is
though,
there
right?
any
Wait,
is
the
there
bottom?
any bridge? or
Yes,
something?
because it's
We're at the bottom now.
Because the river goes downhill. You can go off and circle back around and go up the slope to.
It goes down a ravine,
Um,
basically, to the ocean.
Oh, so we didn't get any chance
Yeah.
to do that earlier.
Because I thought we said we were
Okay.
following
can
the
do that.
trail, right?
We did say we were following the game trail, yeah.
And not the river.
Okay, I thought you guys were following the river.
Well,
No, I
we were following
believe-
the river.
We were following
through
the river at
woods.
first,
Yeah.
and then
And
we
then
found the
we
game
found the
trail.
trail.
The whole point of
Okay.
going through the woods instead of the coast was to be on the
Was
top of the
to
cliff.
not end up at the bottom of
Yeah.
the cliff.
Yes.
Okay, so following specifically the game trail.
That's why we were
Um,
surprised it took 8 hours as well.
Yeah. You can tell it is getting closer to sundown.
Joke's on us. The game trail actually just veers off directly south.
Just corkscrews its way north.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think we've seen this tree before, but that's a new path. What's happening?
Little did we know that the Nettlewood is actually just a corn maze.
Oh no.
Amazing. Have you guys ever gone through blackberry bushes though, like that thick, or something that
You
was
don't-
like
not
You don't
thorns?
go through a blackberry
Roll
bush.
them?
You have to
Yeah,
go
no.
around them.
I do not. I do not have a death wish.
It's just a
enough to go
wall
through
of
a
thorns.
blackberry
and
bush.
pain.
It is so bad. So that's what that
Yeah,
one would
don't.
make sense if it was like this,
But
where it's
nettles are not
hours.
blackberries.
Right, but I'm just
Nettles
saying, like,
still
of how
suck.
thick
Yes,
it would
they
be. It's like no one's been here. Like maybe if we were smaller and didn't have horses,
You're smaller.
I could climb through. Just
Have fun getting eviscerated.
I'm not going by myself.
Yeah, you're small enough to get caught in a rabbit trap substantially.
Oh
Aw.
You're crawling through there and a snare just gets you around the neck.
no!
She's just hanging by
Volette.
one ankle from a tree.
Volette.
I would use mage hand to get out of that.
You don't have ranged ledger domain.
Mhm.
Can't use sleight of hand checks.
There should be a level higher, like level 1 spell, Mage Hands. You get 2.
Right? That'd be
Uh,
awesome. Mage hands.
I
Well,
wish there was just a
oh.
mage hand that you could get and you got an extra hand for every level.
The weird thing about Mage Hand in Pathfinder is it's not a hand. It does. There is no like metaphysical like hand that's interacting with things. It's just hand is in the name of the spell, but you have to target a specific object, and then you can just kind of move that object. There's no hand involved at all.
Mhm.
It's telekinesis. Yes.
But it's not
But it's
telekinesis because
specifically
telekinesis has a
controlled
spell
like
too.
You have to point your
It's
finger.
Flying.
you point
Is
your
that-
finger to add an object, and then you can move that object. But there's no like hand grab at that object.
But
You can't-
it's the mage's hand is pointing. That's where
That's
it comes
Mage
in.
Yeah.
hand. Point your finger at an object and can lift it and move it.
I
or
don't
at will
disagree.
from
It's dumb.
distance.
It's a
Yeah.
strange, pointless change.
You could just get a glove and then
Maybe-
make that thing move as part of
Well,
your
but you couldn't
mage.
manipulate it.
It couldn't. Yeah.
Yeah, no. Maybe
You'd just be
maybe
manipulating a limp glove.
Anyway, this whole time,
Fill it with
Maybe
water.
Wizards of the Coast.
Just so bad.
This is why it
So-
took 8 hours. We were debating spells.
sundown.
Yeah, you can tell you got only a little bit of time left with light.
At this rate, we're not.
but you
even
still
gonna
have
get
light
back
left.
tomorrow.
We're
I'm
not
gonna-
at the bottom of the cliff.
You
though,
think?
right?
Yeah,
No.
are we...
You think you're relatively close to where Thistletop is. It's a matter of navigating these last few nettles. Can I get a perception check?
Aiden, you do it.
Yeah.
I've got
Someone
two
You don't
more
want me
plus
to roll it
fours.
with a plus
I got 2 more
so.
plus 4s, so I don't want to use
Oh,
it for
that was
this,
a good
but I will
number.
if I have to.
I have a plus
24.
0 to perception, so
Oh,
I got a 24.
Really? Oh, dude.
We're good. We're good.
I take it wisdom is not your strong suit.
Aiden, you do find, as you're going through these nettles and brambles, you come out to a clearing. It's a nice little breathing area, and you see on this wall of brambles in front of you. At first, you don't notice it, but you realize there's one section of brambles and wood that, rather than growing naturally, has been tied together. It looks almost natural,
Wait, just.
but it's definitely not.
Secret tunnel.
There's something about this section here.
As in, like what? Like
Well, it looks like it's. It looks like it's tied together. It looks different than the
Ooh,
other.
we have a map. A black map.
a big.
Go all the way down to the bottom.
Yep,
Is
go
there
to the
anything-
bottom.
Oh.
I'm revealing I'm revealing it now.
Oh, okay.
Jake, you gotta remind me to show
Yeah.
you dynamic lighting. Seriously,
Mm-hmm.
I keep forgetting.
I can't even see it because
Or
of the
Google it.
character icons. I can't see anything.
It is.
It's all black. I can
a
see only black.
massive
I haven't.
black rectangle.
Revealed it.
I'm all the way zoomed out just to see.
Oh, hey, look. 1 square equals 5
5
feet. $5 per square. We could buy a plot of land here if we want.
$5.
I like it.
shall we tie up the mules?
I think this might be a good spot. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
but Smokey's a horse, not a mule.
I'm not sure
He's
that.
very proud of that fact, so don't call him a mule to his face.
My apologies.
So Jake, I take it we're over here.
Yes. You're right here.
Let's tie the horses up like right here.
Yeah, over here.
I would caution you. There's bound to be goblins traipsing through this area.
You do see, although this looks like it might be an entryway, it is covered in brambles and thorns and has no noticeable handle.
Fireball.
But where else would you tie up the beasts of burden, Aiden?
I would just say maybe a little bit back.
Okay, then we'll take them a little bit back.
Goes
But if
back
there's
here.
goblins traipsing around through here, anyways, like they'll find them however far back we go. So
That's fair. Maybe it's just
might as
better
well
to be
have them
quick.
closer.
Fair enough. Just thought it was worth mentioning.
Let's find like a little inlet into a bush, like kind of like here, maybe, where we can kind of like hide them.
I was pinging back here, maybe.
Oh, back there. That works. Yeah.
Yeah, that looks like it's kind of away from a trail.
Yeah, that works.
Either
see
way,
that.
if there's a goblin in the area and they run into it, they're gonna run into it. Like, not much you can do if you're leaving horses behind.
I think a single goblin would be hard pressed to take both a horse and a mule. So.
That's true.
Especially
Theoretically,
since
this is
one
their
of the
house.
horses is combat
Can
trained.
can you order Smokey to attack goblins?
I don't think so.
Oh.
I don't
On
think that's part
defensive
of
mode.
the training. But I'm pretty sure he will defend himself.
Well, so there's just a. Is there a stick around here? Like just a big stick?
Roll me perception to find a big stick.
That's a natural 20. Give me your biggest stick.
Nice. Love
You
it.
find several
You
trees.
find a tree.
Amazing.
Yeah, you do find a broken tree branch that's, perfect size. About
Right.
For
5
whatever
feet
it is you're needing.
5 feet in length. Yeah, 5 feet in length, maybe 4 to 5 inches around.
A multi-purpose
That is a
branch.
4 to 5 inches around? Like
Around.
Oh, around, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, that is a log. We've come out of stick territory.
we're entering the log zone.
You gotta be careful
Well-
rolling nat 20s looking for sticks.
you're bound to find a log. Here's what I'd like to do. Well, first of all, are we all ready for whatever's?
I think we're as ready as we can be.
Yes.
Very
I
well.
will have my whip
I'll do a quick
accessible.
gear check.
Who's in the front? Who's in the back?
If we start to get like ambushed, I can provide us cover pretty quickly.
Okay.
I think you and
Good idea.
Edan are in the
Aiden
back.
should be in the back.
Yeah. I'll be third.
I've
I'll be
got one
second.
thing I've got to do, and then I'm ready.
You gonna go first?
Take up the back.
Here's a coin with light on it. You can put it in your pocket if you need it, or bring it out if you
It's
need
going
it.
in the pocket. We don't need it right now.
All right. So here's what I'd like to do. I'm gonna take this stick, and I'm gonna use it to move this nettle thing out of the way.
Nice.
The stick came with a reason. Also, could this count as a quarterstaff?
That's exactly what I was going with.
Nice.
You found a quarterstaff in the woods.
Yeah.
You looked
I like
for
to imagine it.
You found a stick perfectly in the shape of a quarterstaff.
Yeah, I was like looking around for a stick, and like I find this stick on the ground. I'm like, oh, that's neat. And then flash back to like 2 weeks ago when there's a wizard wandering through here. He's just like looking around. You hear like, that unzip noise as he's like still wearing his robes, and then all of a sudden he just gets grabbed and yanked into the bushes.
There's just this muffled bingo.
And his
Amazing.
stick is just propped up against one of the bushes.
I'd like to think right next to it was another stick that would have made a perfect club,
Yeah.
like a shillelagh, and then you just like flash back like a week and a half ago, a druid just wandering by and says, "Oh, that's a weird stick," and then pulled into the bushes.
Or no, he's like, that would be a nice addition to my collection. Touches it and then pew, transports like 300 miles away.
Somewhere else off in the woods, there's a double club.
Yep. Oh my gosh, the double club. There's a subway somewhere. Is that what you're telling me? Oh, such a good video.
I'm assuming you're using the stick to move the door.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Yeah.
Stick door.
You do move it out of the way, and you find a small goblin tunnel that's been kind of burrowed through the nettles.
Small.
The plus side is you found a tunnel. The downside is it's made for small creatures.
Well,
You guys can get in, but you have to crouch.
Not me.
Yep, you are perfectly fine.
I'm small.
Does it look like there's a point where this like opens up?
Not from where you can see.
Oh, yeah.
Let me reveal.
Oh, by the way, Jake, did you see where we stashed the horses and mules?
Yes, I did.
Over here.
Nay.
Nay, I did not see it.
Yeah, I did not. That's right. Thanks. Thanks for getting that.
You can see it kind of branches off in a few different directions.
Well,
Can I get a...
this is unfortunate.
The amount of checks this part of the campaign has.
Mhm.
I've got 2 more +4s. I'm hanging on to them.
I've still
Well,
got
if
my
you're going in,
freaking-
I have 2.
I see how it is.
You don't want me to roll perception or survival, man.
It's true. Those ones are.
I could roll perception, but technically your
You're the
bonus is
best.
better than
Yeah.
mine anyway.
I got 0s, so.
No, it's all good.
I've got
I was
minus
just
2
joking.
for some.
And you want me to be able to use those +4s for attacks.
That would be nice.
Oh, that'd be sick. That's true. That's cool.
So yeah, can I just get a perception check?
From.
I'd
Uh-oh.
say everybody can make this one.
So just you.
23.
Okay.
See?
Yeah.
You do notice. So if you look on the map, you'll see kind of there's that like brown trail continues.
Mhm.
It's not necessarily a trail. You notice something, even though it's a goblin tunnel, something pretty large was dragged through here. You can see
Well-
goblin tracks, but they were dragging something big.
Big like
This might
big
be
compared
considered-
to a goblin, or big
Keep it
compared
down.
to us.
Keep it down.
You're
Okay,
not
okay.
sure. They were at least able to get fit into the tunnel.
Okay.
This might be a bad thing. But there was something large that went through here.
Well, there's only going to be one way to find out what it is.
I suppose let's go for it.
But in it now. Let's just go.
Let me
Okay.
know if you need mage hand.
So is this a tunnel over here, or is it just this that's a tunnel?
So it definitely branches out. So you see there's a tunnel this way, a tunnel this way, and then the drag marks continued this way.
No,
Are
but I
we
mean,
still
like,
correct?
Oh, it's all tunnel.
this
it's
is
all-
It's all tunnel.
Alright, Before like going into this tunnel, I put on my armored coat.
Okay.
I help.
Just want to establish that.
Just
We're going slow anyway.
I'll help you put it on. just to be.
It just takes a move action.
I just want to help. Don't take this from me.
His dad instincts.
Like
are
I
kicking
imagine
in.
he like
Dad.
puts on
Son,
the
let
armor
me
coat
help
and
you
you
with
like
that
dust
coat
it
of
off.
yours.
If you don't let him do that, we're gonna have to have him grill for like 3 hours when we get back.
Have a long, in-depth conversation about the quality of my yard. All while wearing white Nikes and tube socks.
Oh, also,
Power move in the dad world.
since we were hiking for so long, I'm going to say Nyrelion has definitely gone through at least a pound of that.
Nice.
All right. So following
I mean,
the drag marks.
it's been like 10 hours since we left, so yeah, I think
Yeah,
we've
so
all
we probably would
eaten,
have had to eat a
we
meal.
all would
Yeah.
have eaten something.
Mhm.
So which way are we going? And who's going first?
I guess I'm going first.
I'll be
Same
right
order.
behind you.
I guess that puts me in the rear.
Although, technically speaking, I think it's actually better if Nyrelion goes first because you have low light vision. And I'm a silly little human.
Well,
Oh, I do have low light vision.
Yeah.
I also only have 19 hit points.
Alright, I'll go first. I beat you in hit points and
Again,
armor
you
class.
do have the light
Yeah.
if you need, if it gets dark enough that you need
That's
to use
fair.
it.
In these tunnels, I'm sure it's
I
dark
have
enough. that
I
we
have
need it.
19 hit points and 16 armor class. So
Yeah.
Are they actual tunnels or are they just nettle tunnels?
Tunnels through the nettles.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah. I mean they're thick walls, so you'd have to like hack your way through to get anywhere.
Right. You're not just gonna stand
Um,
up and like.
Well, you can probably stand up.
I can stand perfectly.
You know, this would be the perfect opportunity. If someone was a druid and had tree stride,
Hey.
none
look
of this
at
would
that.
be an issue.
I don't think a druid at
Druids.
3rd level has tree stride.
Yeah, that was like a
Or no, not tree stride.
plant, whatever it is, wood shape.
No, not wood shape.
Talk to plants.
Mhm.
Hey,
Hey,
Nicholas,
can you
would
move?
you mind
Yeah.
Can you,
doing a little
like-
bigger?
Bend
Yeah.
away. Yeah.
Get out of here. Blight?
Anime plants.
How awful would it be to just walk in here with blight?
Woodland stride.
Woodland.
Oh.
Stride. Yeah.
Still, I don't think that's available at 3rd level druid.
I mean, it's available. Oh, I had it at 3rd level as a Fey Sorcerer,
Oh, well, there you go. Never mind
and
then.
I think Rangers get it at 1st level.
They do.
If only we had a ranger.
Rangers are not super useful except in very, very specific circumstances when they are very useful.
Much like a
Extremely.
druid.
Anybody know what Shalalu's doing right now? She's a ranger, isn't she?
We're crawling
Didn't
through.
she say that?
We're crawling through this tunnel.
Hey,
and
what do you
Eden's
think
just
she's
like,
up to these
hey,
days?
and you guys
Yeah.
know what Shalalu's doing? I was thinking about maybe we could go, eat some pork later.
Yeah, they're just as friends or whatever. But
All right. As you guys continue on this way,
I guess, yeah.
I heard about
You-
the great pet shop.
you make your way. You do come out a little bit of the tunnel to a more clear, open area. You're not crouched down for these labeled areas. You do see a few things. One, aside from the clearing, you see it branches off in a few different directions. The drag marks continue on the path north back into another tunnel. You do see there's a lot of goblin footprints around here. And you guys, it takes you a second to realize, but you hear very faintly the sounds of the ocean of waves crashing. Like they're a lot closer than you were. Like you would have to be right on the beach to hear them at this volume. And you see there's a hole right here.
Ooh.
Like a hole down?
Yes,
Like a pit? Or
No,
like
a hole
keeps
up.
going high, maybe?
a hole up.
Could be through the thorns.
Diagonally. We should push a goblin in there.
Yay!
I'll go over to the hole and look down.
Maybe it's a slip and slide.
Ha.
You look down, and you
It's a tunnel
see
right to the
it.
boss.
Yeah, it's dark in there, but you can see a little bit with the light. Where the light shines down, you see there is a large cavernous chamber filled with water waves occasionally rolling through. And you see in the center of it, where the hole leads down, is a small, like a stone platform at the bottom, natural rock, but it's sits just above the waves.
Anything on it?
Let me see. Okay, yeah, you see this is it's an 80-foot drop to the water, of course, because you're on the cliff. The shaft itself is 70 of those feet.
Wow.
Oh
So the
my
shaft
goodness.
itself is deep.
That's a heck of a hole.
Yeah.
So don't want to
Sweet.
fall down that.
I still
'Cause
think we
we-
should push a goblin down there.
Let's do it.
Well,
Let's not get any
well.
closer to that hole than we need to.
Sorry, did we say if it was a pit or if it kind of like goes off into like
It's a
different-
straight down hole.
So it's
It's
a
a
pit.
straight hole.
It's a pit.
It's not a pit because it doesn't have a bottom. It's a hole into water,
Is it?
into a cave.
Oh, I'm sorry. Into
It's a hole into a cavern.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and then that cavern has ocean in it.
Ah,
Sea cave.
okay.
Wait, is the definition of a pit that it doesn't have a bottom?
A pit has a bottom.
Pit
A
has
hole
a bottom.
is just a hole. Like it could be.
I'm confused. Where
A
does that
pit
put a
has a
bottom?
bottom.
Does that mean a hole is
bottomless-
just a bottom full pit?
No.
Or
On
No,
Or is-
because you have to specify bottomless pit
yeah,
because
well,
the pit has a
Yeah.
bottom.
yeah.
Holes can
well,
be
that's
in,
like
like,
my question.
A hole doesn't need a bottom.
yeah.
But holes can have bottoms.
Holes can like be
Holes
in
can have
walls.
bottom.
Holes can have
So
bottom.
some holes are pits.
Yeah.
But
And
not all pits are holes.
Some pits,
Yeah. Right.
bottomless pits are holes.
They are.
All
Black
pits
holes.
are holes. Not all holes are pits.
Okay.
Right.
Yes. But aside from that, you
How
don't
great
really
would
see
Brad Pitt
anything
have been
else.
if he was in that movie with Shia LaBeouf?
I think
Sorry.
Which movie?
Holes.
part of I mean, I would say another difference would be the shape of the walls, like, right? Like a hole is sheer straight walls. And
Yeah.
a pit is like just
Well, not
very
necessarily.
steep. That's the way I think of it.
A pit
I'm
is
also
steep, I would say.
from
You
an
could have a
standpoint.
pit with vertical walls.
From an engineering standpoint, I see a hole as a straight hole, and a pit is something that's caused on the surface of something.
So
I
we
But
think
that
this
doesn't mean
might-
it has any
I think
walls.
this might not even be a
Let's keep
semantics
moving.
argument.
Just Google it. Let's keep moving.
I
It's
don't think
semantics.
Google's- I don't even think it's semantics. I think this is
All right, let's just
individual
let's
preference.
push
Yes.
forward. Let's push
Semantics are where the fun is, okay?
Continuing to follow the drag marks,
Drag marks.
forward.
or
Should we
going
get
up the other area.
I don't know that I really want to be in a tunnel anymore.
Yeah, I think we should get out of the tunnel. How much clearance is there, like, on the sides of the hole?
Like, how wide is the hole?
Oh no.
How much of the path does it take up? How hard is it going to be to get past it without risking falling in?
Oh, it's on the map how big it is.
So there's
So
a room.
So that we don't have to, like, make a roll to navigate around it.
Oh, no, not at all.
Okay, then yeah, let's do that.
So continuing on this
Tired
way.
of crawling.
Seconded. I've never felt especially, huge or anything like that, but guess I've never been in a place like this.
Yeah, is it reveal areas. So it goes up and around, and when it reaches about this point, it does go back into a tunnel.
Alright, well, drag marks might be the best way to follow then. I don't think we're going to get away from being in a tunnel.
That's
Worth a
fair.
try.
Back to the Jagmugs.
At least we know there's goblins at the end of that. To the tunnel. Doodaloo-loo-loo.
Back to the drag marks.
Yep.
This is gonna be the death of us.
That's the spirit.
So coming up here, back in the tunnel, you see it leads off to the left. It opens up, and to the right, the drag marks continue on.
When you say it opens up, what do you mean?
It opens up into another open area.
Can we
Oh,
not
where we
see,
wouldn't be in a tunnel?
Can we not see that open area?
Yeah, if you go down just a little ways, you can see what's in it.
Well, we're going down. We're following the drag marks, so we.
Yeah, we're like here. Would we not be able to see the open
I think
area?
the drag marks go the other way.
They do, but
Right.
wouldn't we be?
We
Able to
can see where they're
this?
going, but we can't see the open area.
Oh, I see
And
what
if
you're
it's
saying.
open, shouldn't we be able to see it?
Roll me perception,
It's not that kind of open.
just for how much of the room you can see.
Okay, how far do we have to go forward so we don't have to roll perception to see what we see?
Not far.
Then
Then let's just take
can we
a couple
just
steps.
peek in?
Yeah.
We want to stop trying to steal those phosphors from us.
You gave us these plus fours, let us use them.
for something useful.
Oh, I see what
Right.
you guys are.
We're trying to.
Yeah,
We've got the small bonuses. We want to use them where they're going to be helpful.
So yes, it goes about that far. You do see it opens up, and you see inside are 4 goblin dogs tied up. When you guys do reach there, they start barking.
We should probably.
They can't move.
Crap.
They're tied to stakes in the ground.
I'm going forward with my
Yeah.
sword.
Yeah.
We're what?
I'm going forward, sword undrawn. I'm gonna fucking chop their heads off.
All right. Well, go.
Go
I mean,
ahead
I
and roll,
was ahead of you, so I'm
initiative.
going too.
Oh yeah,
my
yeah, you were
gosh.
ahead.
Oh, +4 for the initiative. Damn.
Initiative, son of a bitch.
My
Where
initiative
are
is
we?
going to be a +10.
Oh
My
my.
initiative is gonna be a +4.
Yeah, you want to put our people on there? Is
Well,
that-
I can only put myself
Oh, I should.
because I don't
Jake,
have
can you
control
put
of
mine
you.
on? Oh, right. I
Yep.
should.
That would be a 22.
Volette will be behind.
Oh,
Well, yeah, Volette should not be there.
Trying to.
Yeah, I'll-
wow.
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to move the
actually
token.
almost got
That's okay. That's okay.
22. There we go. It's all right. I don't think you'll be needed for this fight.
I rolled a nat 20.
Nice.
Let's
Nice.
+4 plus whatever your initiative
Yeah, that's
is.
right. +4, so +10. No, no, that's Ox's thing.
Plus
Sorry.
5.
So 25
Wow,
for
you beat
Volette.
me.
Nice.
I'm getting logged into my Roll20 here.
Nyrelion, you got a 14. Way
Hey!
to go.
Club.
Very cool.
Every time you roll something and you're not the bottom of the order, we just need to celebrate.
Uh-huh.
Oh, with their. Okay, that's their initiative. Okay.
Do you guys mind if we do an intermission right before we start this?
Yeah, go ahead.
If we can do that. Okay.
Can you add Volette's turn?
I'm getting in the Roll20 in there. So
Oh.
it's taking its time. But yeah, if you add 25 to my Volette in there. Okay. See you guys in a moment.
So, top
Hey.
of the initiative,
Okay.
Volette.
Days on red one.
Which one?
Red one.
Red one, okay.
Yeah, it needs to make a will save.
How far can these things move? Like 5 feet?
Is it chained? Yeah, are they
They're
chained?
able to move 5 feet.
Okay.
DC 14
Question.
will
Question.
save.
Days is not limited to humanoid, right?
Oh,
No, that one shouldn't be.
it's to humanoids.
Oh, is it?
Thanks. Yep. I meant to. Yep. That's a good point.
No, dang, 'cause
Unfortunately,
I had
goblin dogs are not here.
I had the
Then-
same thought, but I
Oh,
thought
man.
it was her
Hold up.
fascinate. I was thinking
Sorry.
her fascinate
Oh,
ability.
fascinating.
But days.
Would
too.
you prefer
Days.
me to fascinate all of them at the exact same time?
I think.
Don't you have to be playing music to do that?
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that.
I
Oh,
could.
speaking of music, hold on.
Haha.
I will attempt to whip the red one then. I will move over. Well,
I
no, I don't even want in this fight.
think you're okay.
Nyrelion and Trenton, you got this?
Yeah, I think we got it.
I will sit out this fight then. Mostly because
Moral
if
support.
I move in closer, it's gonna hit me. One of them is, and I don't think that's smart. But
We need
I'll
to get
stay
you-
here. I can whip and trip things, but again, I don't want to get up there where they can get me. So I don't want to do
Give
that.
them
So
the good
They're
old
tied
whip and
down.
trip.
They're
Wait,
tied down.
wait until the combat starts, and then if you can get within, because they can move 5 feet.
Right.
They move 5 feet. They can't move anymore. And then because a whip is a reach weapon, you stay 10 feet out of their. You can be out of
Yes.
their range and
Yeah.
whip them.
I'll
Just
wait till-
wait until.
I will.
Just hold an action to whip
I'll
orange
hold an
if
action.
it moves.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
If one
Hold
comes
an
within my
action.
range, I will whip it. That's my thing.
So step forward.
Whip it. Should I? You're sure?
No,
you're-
because if orange can move 5 feet down, if she moves forward, orange can hit her.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Alright.
or red.
Or red. So yeah.
Well, red's not
Okay.
going to move.
Holding my turn to whip if something becomes within 10 feet. Turn.
Orange will move.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
Yeah, because you're going to move up. Turn.
Okay.
Trenton,
I'm not in the initiative, am I?
5 foot. You are.
you
Oh,
are.
there I am. Yay.
You're just at the top.
Okay.
I know. Unusual.
Ha ha ha. So strange.
I will 5 foot step to red and swing with my saber.
Mhm.
That will be. Oh. A 17 to hit.
That will hit.
Damage.
Ooh, are you having pizza? Yum. No, cookies?
6
Bagels.
Cookie.
6 damage.
That looks so good.
How much damage?
6.
Okay.
Now I look forward to having more than one attack in a round.
It is still up, but very badly hurt.
Alright. Good to know.
With that, Orange's turn. Gonna lunge 5 feet. And stay
Oh.
there.
It's almost like we predicted it.
Yeah, no. He tries to pull at the leash, but nothing
Oh.
budges.
Can't move.
Green is also going to try and move forward. Wow. Okay, they're weak as hell. I rolled for it's just a strength check for them to see if they can like break their lead.
Mm-hmm.
They rolled a 3 and a 4. So no.
That's a no.
Oh no, it wasn't green. It was blue. Blue tried to move forward, or blue could move forward.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say on green's turn, he did fail this
Okay.
check.
Okay. Well, nothing comes within 10 feet of me.
Oh,
That's okay.
that's
Gonna
why.
bite you. What's your AC?
18.
That is gonna miss. It hits, scratches up on your armor, and none of it gets through.
Hey, I just got that repaired.
All right. Orange and blue. Nyrelion.
Okay. I am stepping up here
Mm-hmm.
and cleaving down at orange.
Mm-hmm.
This is my
Oh, wow.
second boosted roll.
That's a cleaving noise.
Florp.
Slurp.
Good thing it's a boosted roll.
Oh,
I forgot to say I was power attacking. I was going to use the power attack number. Would you rather I not, or
I guess technically
You
my
can.
attack
with your
roll was
plus
higher,
four.
but it doesn't matter.
Oh, even with your plus
Uh,
4? With your plus 4 luck thing?
It's
that is
for the attack roll.
16 to hit?
That
What did it
yes, that will hit.
Cool.
What did it hit?
Is it plus 4 to any? It's
Any
plus
roll,
4 to
any d20.
Any d20 rolls.
d20 roll, so
The
not
next
damage.
320.
I mean,
oh.
I hit.
Oh,
I hit.
Oh,
it would have
oh,
just made
oh,
me hit more.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got one
Does that make it your crit range?
more.
14
Oh, no, crit
damage.
range.
Crit range is only on the dice.
Okay, Orange is dead.
Nice hit, dude.
Nice.
How much damage
Squish,
did you do?
squish.
14.
Dang.
Yeah.
Yay.
Not dead leaderboard, but
No.
he's in the negatives.
Wonderful. though. Wonderful. Absolutely.
Less than living.
Mm-hmm.
Band name.
Less than living.
Less
That's
That's
than
a
living.
good band name. That's a really good band name.
Less than living. You can open for the Grateful
The Grateful Dead.
Dead, yeah. Or with the D&D spin, Grateful Undead. Or
Well, there's the
Ungrateful
Hollywood Undead.
Oh, Hollywood Undead. There you go. That's one.
Two very different groups, though.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Greenie.
All right. Green is going to move forward 5 and stop moving. So I might have to make a quick correction. Not the fight.
Oh. These are humanoid dogs. Days.
No,
Look at
no.
it, days. Look at it.
That would be much worse than
Like,
not getting to daze them.
Mm-hmm.
Ew, gross. They're humanoid dogs.
Why
Never
are they
mind. We'll leave
humanoid?
you in peace. Actually, we'll leave you in pieces.
Haha. They can feel and they can scream.
Wows.
Is it Edan's turn?
Yes, it is
Oh, it
Edan's
is.
turn.
Okay.
Yes.
In that case,
Fireball.
I would like to save my spells. um,
Are you sure?
I can stabilize somebody. You know what I might actually do? It's just I'm gonna wheel around and just take a total defense action, making sure that nothing comes up behind us.
That's a good call.
So I'll get my shield out, just turtle up.
Turtle up.
All right.
Do you have a shield?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yep. Only need one hand to cast spells.
Right. And with that, it is Red's turn. It doesn't have to move. It's gonna just attack you, Trent.
I
It's cocked.
am going to say opportune parry and riposte.
Okay.
Nice.
Do it.
That would be. What did it get?
8.
I beat it by a lot. I got a 24.
Yeah, you tripled its score.
That means I get to triple my damage, right?
If
Good
only it
job,
went
guys.
that way.
Max 10 damage.
Nice.
Yeah, that kills it.
And I get my panache point back.
That's how it's done.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Volette, it is your go.
Okay. Well, I'll go ahead and I'll move up to here, and I will attempt to hit blue with my whip.
I
This
think
is my last +4
is it you can make a trip attempt with
after
the
I
whip
hit it. Yes,
In
so I
place
hit
of
it
the
first.
attack.
in place of the attack.
Yes.
No, you
Oh.
don't do damage. You get to choose to do damage or trip.
But I still have to. I'll do trip,
Okay, do that.
but I still have to hit it, right?
No, you have to make a combat maneuver check.
CMB. You essentially the whip allows you to trip from a distance.
From range, yeah.
So you would use your CMB.
So I just roll and then add my +1 to trip there.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. Okay.
Not bad.
So 19 total to trip.
Against CMD.
Against the CMB.
Let me look up something real quick. I think that's enough, but
I got my last +4.
Oh, I think there is a thing for. There's a modifier for trying to trip something that has more than 2 legs.
yep.
Yep, you're right. Forgot about that.
Dang.
But it should be a part of its CMD.
I should automatically be factored in, yeah.
Oh, CMD is just straight CMD.
Oh, no, you're right. That is specific to trip.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't even have to hit it. I just have to beat it with my CMB.
This is the hitting it. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
this is your
Yeah.
attack roll for tripping, is what the combat maneuver is. But it's gonna be really great if you manage to trip it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. +2 to the DC of the combat maneuver for each additional leg.
So plus 4.
That's actually enough. Its CMD with the +4 was 18.
Wow,
Amazing.
nice. The +4 came in
Nice.
clutch.
Yep. Okay. It has
You
been
tripped
tripped.
that dog.
Yeah,
I mean, it's a
it is now prone.
goblin dog. It's more
True.
goblin
It's
than
my
dog.
pet now.
Oh, no.
It's been
As
tamed.
someone who tried to get a pet in RuneLords before,
That wasn't
Oh, no,
Rune
that was
Lords,
Kingmaker.
Yeah.
I was Kingmaker. Then Justin killed my
That's
potential pet.
amazing. Aww.
I mean, Justin's killed all of our horses before, so
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
I killed all your horses too.
Except for,
I still blame
But
Justin
he
more.
said it.
oh, for that moment.
It's Justin's fault. All right.
He was the one
I
who
won't fight
opened his
that.
mouth.
I won't fight that.
Trent, it's your turn.
I will attack blue, since it is so helpfully prone. Gosh. +4 for being on the ground?
Yep, you get a plus
Yep.
4 for being prone.
Okay, then that's gonna be 21.
I think that'll hit.
I'm fairly confident it will.
It
Especially-
says add +2 to the DC combat maneuver attack roll for each additional leg it has. If it's more than
Right.
2. Oh,
Additional-
right. You said. Oh.
Yeah, so
Got
it
it,
got a
yeah.
+4. All right, 6 damage.
Oozes cannot be tripped.
All right.
I need to get power attack, although it doesn't.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, it would help me still. I think
Piranha Strike might be better for you.
Piranha Strike.
With that,
I'm
orange
a
is dead.
piranha.
Red.
Blue's on the ground.
Blue is on the ground. Blue is
Stand
going
up.
to stand up.
I will attack.
Ooh, there we
Okay.
go.
No, not 1.
I'll use my
Ooh.
attack of
It's a
opportunity.
9 total.
Yep.
Nat 20.
Hey.
Oh.
We
Oh,
balance
Okay.
out. I was the
okay.
distraction. Okay. I caught its attention, and you just swiped it from the side. That's the story we're gonna tell.
That's the story we're going to tell.
26 damage.
okay.
Holy moly, dude!
Let me see.
Leaderboards.
It is now the leader on the leaderboard.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
I would like to say that I get the assist for that. I helped.
I was a part of
For sure.
You
It probably
did
wouldn't be the
assist
leader
too.
if it wasn't for that 6 damage that you
Who
did,
was
so.
Ovik Vanderbeer?
So that's the thing. Over Vanderbeer was the guy in the cabin they killed.
Mhm.
I'm trying to remember who the hell Vodger is.
Who's Roger?
Well, there's a
It wasn't
message
the
the
guy
last.
it wasn't the guy that led us to the cabin.
Oh, was it the farmer
I
that
thought it
led
was
us
the
there?
farmer.
Yes, that was the farmer, I think.
Mm.
Well,
Oh.
we've got a note here from the GM that just says formerly known as Vodger Baviniki.
Oh yeah,
No, that was
Jake
today.
put
That
that
was
in
today.
after we
Yeah.
said that he
So,
died.
okay.
what confuses me though is we would have gotten, like, if he was the farmer, we would have gotten the name before we got the luck bonus, but we got Vodger's name after we got the luck bonus.
Maybe it was just a question, or you just clarified, like, oh, his name was this.
I think it was from like the next session because there was a session in between
Oh.
those.
You never asked his name until the very end.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
Okay.
We're very trusting, aren't we?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Very.
Okay, so what's the leaderboard looking like? Is it in the dead leaderboard chat? Ovik Vanderbeer,
There.
20. Goblin Dog. Blue Goblin Dog.
Blue Goblin Dog.
Blue Goblin Dog.
Negative 23. Oh, man.
There it is.
Very nice.
The quote unquote aberration that we all know is a sin spawn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just eked out Ovik.
So
You know,
my
for a
turn now.
level 3, The dead leaderboard is a bit impressive.
Yeah.
Negative
really
23
is.
is pretty freaking impressive.
That's amazing.
All right, so blue's dead.
Yep.
Nyrelion. Yep.
5 foot. And
Finish this.
chopping again. Power attack.
Have a strike.
That'll be a 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
Sweet.
Surprise, surprise.
Surprise, surprise. 14.
That is enough. That is also dead.
Nice.
So you make very quick work of all these goblin dogs in here. I think that
no
is a
one-
good place to leave it for tonight.
Right.
All right.
Oh man,
tonight?
this stuff's gonna happen next.
Mm.
We're gonna
We're
infiltrate
in-
this place, I think.
We're in some trouble already.
It's either we end now or we end at like 1 a.m.
Yeah, probably best not to go.
All right.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm already feeling it. I've been up since like
Aw.
early, so I'm gonna head out.
All right.
All right.
Happy
Alrighty.
birthday!
Happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday.
Happy
Thank you.
birthday.
Happy birthday
We butchered
to
some
you.
dogs for you.
We
Yeah.
Nothing like a good dog
murdered
butchering
goblin
on my birthday.
doglins for you. We're happy
When-
to be with you.
when
Happy
we're-
birthday to you.
When we were coming
Thank
back
you.
from the intermission, I literally said to Jess, "All right, we gotta go butcher some dogs." Like
Oh, we
this-
did it.
I imagine on the last one that Nyrelion kills, like you slice this goblin dog and the blood splatter perfectly spells out happy birthday.
Like, well, that's weird.
Pull
There's
one
confetti.
single solitary candle out of my jacket and just
Amazing. All right, catch you guys later.
see you, man.
Good night.
Bye.